Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
The day I that pronounce U.S. Ghana deportations and matters arising. I'll completely disagree with my colleague member of parliament. Say, who say we any critical issue. Na focus on other matters. It borders on constitutionality. Na Oko Article 75 of your constitution. And Ghana is a country of laws. Yeah, the Mrani Buo Minor. Article 75 of the constitution. It provides that every treaty, agreement, or convention, may repeat it, every treaty, agreement, or convention executed by or under the authority of the president must be laid before Parliament for ratification, especially when delay with even foreign countries. Because under every agreement, it will place some obligations in Ghana. So. Now, sir, the thinking of Minya Vondi, and you're non because
but maybe, Sammy, this very same place are okay. May kind the same thing. 75, I'll say 1. The president may execute or cause to be executed treaties, agreements, or conventions in the name of Ghana. 2. A treaty, agreement, or convention executed by or under the authority of the president shall be subject to ratification by A, Act of Parliament, or B, a resolution of Parliament, supported by the votes of more than 1/2 of all the members of Parliament.
That's right.
Ratification bit me
how many okay said Parliament cannot be excluded from the process.
Debbie.
And number 2, because all now the representatives of the people. In fact, Obakai in 2016, the case of Banfo versus Attorney General, that famous case of Gitmo 2, Senana Minya
Vondi
Ekano. The thinking of the then principal legal advisor to government, Satan has no could not court my by net Attorney General,
Dominic Aini, no a deputy Attorney General,
but no court on that matter. The Supreme Court, in its decision, said that the Supreme Court flatly rejected these arguments of the Attorney General, holding that the Constitution makes no such. The Attorney General was asking for a distinction to be made between agreement in placing obligation on the state and it will be a true mere diplomatic note. But the Supreme Court in the Margaret Banfo versus Attorney General said they flatly rejected the argument, holding that the Constitution makes no such formal distinction. Once it's an agreement being executed under the authority of the president between Ghana and Oman Fofrosono. Specifically, the court held that whereby various forms of documentation, the court held, the government of Ghana binds the republic to certain obligations in relation to another country or group of countries, an international agreement comes into existence. Clearly, the Supreme Court, in its decision, once there will be some obligations placed on the people of Ghana. There will be financial implications because security form the people of Ghana must support their existence here. The same way, in the Broja Jemfi versus Attorney General, Emrana are buying any US are buying a person is US based in Ghana. The Supreme Court still held a Parliament for ratification. Now it has become much more pronounced about Parliament, and I'll give you this analysis.
Answer about my analysis. No, Nasa are buying cars on from Parliament. Anna,
what's here Foreign Minister Wadaroma? Or say he didn't get the impression. Say nay idea Parliament because he was under the thinking that it was an MOU.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, Uktie the Supreme Court in its ruling in the Banfor versus the Attorney General, in Broja Jemfi versus the Attorney General. It makes it clear. So once it's an international agreement, be it documentations and whatever form of agreement, every place responsibilities on the states and the people of Ghana, except Parliament. In any case, NDC were over almost super majority of Parliament. So bringing it to Parliament should not be a problem. Baro de Bemwa, me I'm a representative of a group of people. Vondi are representing in Crawford. Tioko constituency. Na obi busao. Anything in relation to that agreement, they can speak to, because about Parliament, whether you're a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee or not, you're bringing the document for all of us to read through and contribute to it towards the debate on the floor. Kwame,
yes.
Interestingly, my man found in Nanti Mukaka. I see here what America, your immigration policy, or more setup. It's been there since God knows. Papa Trump buy, and no dear, wasabe shemukena. No time to buy you.
Yeah,
it existed, but buy how he is using it, and I'm about across it in some instances global outreach. In 2019. America tried deporting 500 Ghanaians in 2019. Suspected to be Ghanaians. I'm saying national, suspected to be Ghanaians. The then government under President Akufo-Addo asked for proof. Say, you better say where you Ghana this year.
Yeah.
Until see you benya proof no, you gioma enye.
Okay.
Obekaya omni benya visa and sensem. Yeah. Ekowi said the Americans couldn't prove that these 500 were our nationals. Fast forward. Now there are reports of 2,000 supposed nationals. And America say.
Yeah, almost over 2,000.
Over 2,000.
How many Ghana for?
America buying say o deport you Omaba.
Yeah.
2,000. That is not enough. Oko ICE website me checking and pay. America buying ICE website. They are targeting 80,000 Ghanaians. I almost have suspects say almost wohonum illegally. It's the moment Ghana will be able doors to this arrangement on farmer parliament for us to know near a womb and then you bet me a tray adrin abua bino. Now you started by opening up and saying so the Minister for Foreign Affairs, in fact, on City in Channel 1, on Bernard-Avle, or say we didn't give anything and we didn't receive anything from the Americans in this deal. Okay. Oko TV3, he said that we are a big win on call Ongai. Now they are lifting their visa restrictions.
Yeah. And then further interrogation, he says that we needed to also agree to some terms. One, the visa they normal lefty. Two, agua. And three, the tariff issue. So clearly, no, that and also so no any the comment now, any response, I know one earlier no abebwebra. Mediano eba down so. The Honorable Foreign Minister told us to at a point. Say Ghana will accept people of West African descent in the name of Pan-Africanism. People of West African descent in the name of Pan-Africanism. Ye be your doors to say, "Oh my dear, fi America, America buying him no, omu ni nkrata ye, omu fi Mali, omu fi Burkina, omu fi Nigeria." Now, Foreign Minister said, now in the name and in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, ye deported. Then comes in this El Salvadorian guy. Now America 4% deported or not so Babeka. That then runs contrary to what the Foreign Minister had also said. Say a foreign West African national Spaniard, El Salvador, any West Africa. The Foreign Ministry now rise back to the Americans to say, or no, they are but is it not strange? Say, treaty, deal, MOU, whatever agreement any Americans sign, if they know say El Salvadorian and West African, I don't know come the onoba. Because as it stands now, whatever is in that agreement, who as a member of parliament, my colleague, you don't know. Me as a member of parliament, I don't know.
colleagues, members of parliament, they don't know. It is a even Crabba a buying, send a bay and what the bar, near many boys, Macas, wait ye, Yenshani, wait ye, Yenshani. And Chairman, the other interesting thing too is that, you see, it is not just out of convenience and at the framers of our constitution. Almost say, Adia Biara, Mampeni, or cause it to be done under his authority, a be binding or minor. As he na Buana Parliament, if you show me is that Mampeni Baba Diako, the state of Ghana will remain. What the content of that agreement in it here? How do we advise and even checkmate government?
This FM 104.3, Wood to